Tell us about your experiences trying to access financing for your business.
Trinidad is nothing short of entertaining when it comes to finance and the pursuit
Most
of
definitely.
finance, especially for new businesses. You know, when Kirk and I first became partners and we undertook that bid to provide BP with those vehicle services, the concierge type services, and the smaller subset of rentals, we engaged a partner at the time in a finance institution. I won't call any names. But because there was a direct finance lease bid position as well in BP's core tender situation, that entity pulled back from us at the last minute, literally the 9th hour. Like, I think it was 2 weeks to go to the bid. And this is where Kirk was amazing, because he would not let us go down. So we engaged another financial institution, and boy, we probably sat in the ante-room for the general manager of this bank.
The ante-room?
Well, his little waiting room outside of his office.
Right.
There was 1 week where we spent 5 hours a day, 3 full days, waiting, because we weren't going to be denied. It was one of those things where we had a passion. You know, Toyota was obviously involved, so we had the backing, even though it didn't look like we were large enough to tackle something like this, potentially on paper. But we had the service model and the paradigm that BP was really after. And they had this vision for like helping sustainable business. I think such an important part for any young business in this country. Recognize the strength of the contracts that you're pursuing. You know, the business arrangements that you're pursuing, that's what will sell your financial partners. And, you know, for us, of course, performance risk was our issue. Because if the contract performance was not strong, then that was the danger.
That's right.
But the third-party payment risk, obviously somebody like BP, is exceptional. And so, you know, we were able to show our expertise, what we had as a service model, why it would work. And then that contract strength and the cash flows attendant, that's what allowed us to raise finance and continue to do so. And you asked us, you know, was it by design? I think very much so, actually, when you think about us always pursuing multinational local conglomerate, because for us the contract strength was key in powering the finance, you know, in terms of accessing vehicle finance and bringing it in and growing the business. In the 600 vehicles we manage, every single one has our GPS, and we govern driver behavior accordingly.
So you use the GPS as a source of accessing information as well, then?
Absolutely. You know, once we start doing these things, we will tell clients, look, if you go above 100, we will get an alert and you will get a call. You know, and if it's, maybe we'll go to a 2 strikes you're out type system. You know, but
it's so strict, Robert.
Well, I mean, as a financier, that's what you'd want to hear, right?
Right.
Because that mitigates the risk in those scenarios. And as long as you're upfront with customers, they'll either accept it or they'll go somewhere else, which is fine. But when you communicate it the right way, you know, you shouldn't come to an impasse.